Hey guys, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. So, if you are looking to increase your skill level in Arsenal, then I have got a bunch of tips and tricks on how you can get better. Let's begin. Tip 1. Change your crosshair color. You can do this in the settings area of Arsenal under display. Pick a color that doesn't show up often on any of the maps. For instance, use a bright pink crosshair because this shows up well on all backgrounds. Tip 2. Assists count as much as solo eliminations. One of the most important aspects to winning in Arsenal is understanding that the most assisted elimination count just as much as solo one does. So, if you do 5 damage to a player and your teammate finishes him off, then you will still change your weapon. That's important because that means you need to hit people with just the slightest bit of damage to get credit. You are looking to cycle through guns as fast as possible, so if you are with a teammate or two, just make sure you get a bit of damage on the enemy and it should count towards your level. Tip 3. Use cover. Cover is anything that gets in the way of your enemy's gunfire getting at you. So that could be a box, car, wall, or anything else that can keep in front of you that will block bullets. Use this when you're reloading or if you have a weapon that fires slowly. Only show yourself when you're ready to fire at them, because anytime you're out in the open and can't shoot, you're just a defenseless target. Tip 4. Use high ground. The high ground is incredibly important in shooting games. This is because when you fire down at an opponent, they can only target part of you, where you can target all of them. You are partially blocked by the surface you're on, so it makes it harder for them to shoot at you. Tip 5. Grab health after an elimination. A big key to surviving after a fight is to pick up the green bottle that drops from the enemy you took out. This will heal you up some and get you back into fighting shape. I have noticed the health doesn't always pick up when I walk over it, so you have to really make sure to kind of pause on it and make sure it picks up. Tip 6. Use melee more often. You want to take advantage of melee as much as possible, because if you can get a melee finish on someone, they go back a level and you gain a level. Try to use high ground if possible and jump down behind the player. If you can melee them in the back, it will be an instant elimination. Tip 7. Run with your melee out. A lot of weapons make you run quite a bit slower than normal, so to alleviate this, you should run with your melee out there if there are no nearby enemies. This is a bit dangerous, but if you're going for wins, you need to get eliminations as fast as possible, so you can't be walking around slow with a large weapon. Tip 8. Know the spawn locations. The true key to victory in Arsenal is knowing the spawn locations of each map. You'll pick these up in time, but you need to understand there's only a certain amount of spots people will spawn. Enemy players will generally spawn away from you and your teammates, so if your team just wiped out a group of enemies, you can guarantee that they spawned on the other side of the map. That means you need to take your melee weapon out and run as fast as you can to that side. If you know where a common spawn location is at, you can run to that area and very likely run into some people to eliminate. Tip 9. Watch teammate names. Another way to know if there's an enemy nearby is to watch your teammate's name. You can see these through walls. If one disappears, you know they were eliminated by an enemy, so you can expect someone in that location. This allows you to easily find people to slay. You can also use this to find out where enemies aren't located. If you see a group of your teammates' names in an area, that likely means there are no enemies there at the moment, because they will spawn in the opposite area of the map. Tip 10. Use Q to switch to melee. The Q key is one of the easiest to reach keys on your keyboard. If you hit the Q key, you'll immediately swap to your melee, and if you hit it again, you'll swap back to your other weapon. Melee is much better than people think, so try to utilize it when you can. So yeah guys, unfortunately this is the end of the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope this video helped you out in any way. If it helped you out, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really took me a long time to make and edit this video, so yeah, also a share would really be appreciated. And I would like to give a huge shout out to my friend Brick Battle Gaming and DS Gaming, because they helped me out while the making of the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, peace out, bye.